reads right. But I'm in Salt Lake City, Utah, working with a fence company. That's why I have the fence company gear on. But I got to show you this King Plus fence. This is what we would call King Plus cap and trim horizontal board on board. I know it's a mouthful, right? King Plus horizontal board on board cap and trim. That's the fence we're building here today for this project. A beautiful sunset there going down right now behind me. Beautiful mountains here in Salt Lake City. Actually, we're outside of Salt Lake City in a town called Grantsville, I believe it is. About 50 minutes from Salt Lake City. So we started this morning. We pre-stained a lot of this morning, actually. A lot of the pickets are just stained this morning. Some of it was stained a few days ago. But take a look at this. Let's flip this around. What is King Plus? How does it work? This is a Schedule 40 2 3/8 diameter galvanized post. Drove 4 feet in the ground. There's 4 feet out of ground. And there's this thing, we're going to call this a box that we build that goes around that post. So this is built separately. It's independent. It's built basically today. We built it on a trailer. And then we went ahead and marked it today with where all of our rails, our pickets are end up going. So we don't have to use no spacer block today, okay? So we marked this, where our picket's gonna be. That's our space. And we have our picket. That's our back pickets first. So we marked that, and then slide it over the 2 3/8. And then what we do is we run the 2x6 or the 2x8 on top first. That's a 2x8, okay? And this is a 2x6 rough sawn, so it's 2 1/4 thick, right? So we run those in together at the top of the box. Screw those in, lag them in, fight the material. It's always difficult. It's not straight, but get those pieces of material together and get it to flow right. What'll happen is King Plus will find its own neutral. So that cross grain board on top, we tie this together every 12 inches, this one to that one, all right? As we tie that together and tie it to the boxes, what happens is it'll move the boxes in or out and pull the post up and down a little bit to give it a good roll on top and follow the grade. That's what we're doing here. We're following the grade. And so that'll allow that to have a good neutral roll on it, like it has right there, okay? And then once the team likes it, then they can come back and pin these posts. Because you make adjustments, you can move it up and down. There's a pin, there's a pin. So that pin drove through the box, there's 6 of them, into the steel post, okay? And so once I pin that, then that's locked it in tight. Then we're coming through and adding the first picket, bumping it up tight to the 2x6. So we have this little offset reveal, then a picket, and the next one's gonna go over top of it. Look like that, okay? Right? So there, and then looks like this. So we'll end up, you have all these seams here. They'll all get covered right here with a picket. So these are some pretty nice 7/8 thick cedar boards dipped in pecan stain from Stain and Seal Experts. A lot of them are dipped this morning actually, but that'll go in there like that and get nailed on there to cover up that seam. We'll do that tomorrow. So this is what we would call the front side, or the good side, if there is a good and a bad side. And then this is what we would call the back side. These are the 2 fronts. We got a gate here. Gonna put an Instagate kit in here. 2 more sections. So we put the front facing the street, the good side facing out. This side road here, actually put what we call the back side out. Still looks fantastic. This is what you normally see inside the yard here. Look at that sun going down. Man, that is pretty awesome. So, definitely good looking fence. Relatively easy to build. Sorry, I lost some Wi-Fi there. So all this will get capped and wrapped when we're done with this transition and hide all that. Yep. And that looks pretty darn good.